This is Eric Mwatha with Mwatha.com. In the previous video, we had mentioned SLV, or the Silver iShares Trust. Now, I want to look at what happened years down the road after that example, just to go back and reinforce the idea of a Swedge breakout. Now, you see Silver, after making that high beginning of 2008, had a huge drop. Now, it took about, I would say, another 2 years where Silver, now remember, this is a weekly chart for Silver. It formed this huge wedge here, huge wedge type formation. The same wedge type formation was also seen on its weekly RSI. Now this took almost 2.5 years to develop. It's a huge time frame, and it's only until it broke out there that Silver gave a broad buy signal. That was a buy signal as far as the price is concerned, and this was the buy signal as far as the RSI on a weekly chart is concerned. Now, even at this level here, when Silver was making a new high at 21, or the SLV was making a new high, you might have said the stock was extended. But the most important thing I want to emphasize here is the fact that we broke out there on the RSI, which totally changes everything. In other words, the fact that the RSI was now out of this massive multi-year wedge, the fact that it jumped out of that wedge shows you that the sentiment had changed totally. Now, this is the before chart. I'm going to show you what happened after this formation. Now, let's take a look at some of the other things that were going on in the SLV chart at the time. You see that at the time, the on-balance volume was making a new high right there. That's a new high on the on-balance volume, so another buy signal. You can see multiple weeks of increase in volume. Now remember, most people don't, I would assume most traders don't use the weekly charts, but weekly charts are very important. They give you a lot of clues as what is going on in a chart over a period of medium to long term. Now let's go and look at what the monthly chart looked like. This is a weekly. Now let's go to the monthly at the time. This is now September 2010, and you see that the monthly chart was also showing buy signals. What I want us to concentrate on is this monthly chart, and most traders don't use monthly charts, but monthly charts are absolutely powerful. You see this wedge type formation, and it's only until bang we broke out right there, and which happened to be also a breakout on the price here, that the stock really took off. And you can see also here another wedge on a multi-year, multi-month time frame here. That wedge formation and a breakout right there. So again, for the purposes of the Swedge breakout, what I want us to pay attention is what happened once we moved out of this situation right here, this wedge breakout. Now that was the before chart going back September 2010, and you also see that on the monthly chart we have a breakout in terms of the performance relative to the S&P 500. That's a buy signal. We have a breakout of a trend here on the MACD time frame. That time frame, we have a breakout on the main MACD time frame, which is that breaking out of this range here with this green arrow. So you can also say there was a break of a trend here to the upside. So the monthly was also showing us lots of different sentiment changes. So now that was the before chart, September 2010. Let's go to what happened. This is a weekly chart now. Remember, the before chart was for September, so it was for this time frame here, the one that we showed the breakout right there. And after that RSI breakout, after this breakout out of this wedge, that Swedge breakout right there pushed Silver from about $21 all the way to $47 in about 1 to 3 months. That's the power of that breakout, Swedge breakout. Now that's the after chart for silver. Let's on a weekly time frame. Let's look at it from a monthly time frame, and you see the same. Again, the previous before chart on the monthly chart was that showing that level, and you see what happened once we got this RSI Swedge breakout. Bam, right there. So 21 all the way again in about, I would call it probably, maybe I was wrong. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9, 10 weeks or 10 months. 10 months, excuse me. So huge breakout. The lesson here is the Swedge breakouts do put you in a very positive light in terms of your odds for success. So I'll keep on with this series of RSI breakouts, just another example of what happens. Let's see what other aspects of the Swedge breakout we continue learning as the lessons continue. This is Eric Muada with Muada.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. I am out.